evening, grade 2 students, my cute little grade 2 students. How are you all today? I hope you all are feeling good. You all are fresh enough for a new day, ready for a new day. Yes, as you all know, today is the second day of which week 22nd. We are on 22nd week and today is the second day of 22nd week, right? So I hope your tummies are full. You had your good yummy breakfast in the morning. Your minds are fresh to study, fresh to learn something new. Yes, that's great. Good. That's good. Now, see, children, can you tell me what was the topic that we did last time? That was yesterday. Was it related to comprehension or was it grammar part? Yes, it was grammar part. We learned few spelling, LE words, EL words, right? We learned those. It was that grammar part. Now today also we are going to learn something related to grammar. And as you all know, as I have already explained you before, that grammar is very important part in your language, in the literacy. Without grammar, you will be unable to understand what is literacy, how to go about, what to write down. So grammar is very important. It helps you throughout your life, not only in this class, but throughout when you are grown up, even when you are in college, in university, grammar is going to help you a lot. So you should know grammar very thoroughly. It's very important. So today also we are going to learn something that is related to grammar portion. Now, we have already done this before. I have already explained you this about adverbs. Can you tell me what are adverbs? Yes, adverbs, it describes a verb, it describes a describing word, and it also describes another adverb. It adds more to to a verb, to a adjective, right? So, like suppose when it is like you have said, it's something is very hard. Like this chapter is very hard. So hard is a adjective. It's a describing word. And how will you make it into a adverb? This is harder. This chapter is harder than that chapter. This chapter is hardest than the previous two chapters. You see, when it happens that when adverbs also it sometimes tells us the difference between two actions. Difference between two actions, that this chapter is harder than the other chapter, right? This chapter is harder, this chapter is harder than the two chapters. So it describes the difference. It tells you the difference between two things by adding ER. You add ER to that describing word. You understand? Like suppose it's written that Posey worked hard. Posey worked hard. Then Poppy worked harder. Posey worked hard, Poppy worked harder. It's telling the difference between two action words. Hard, harder. What you have written? You have added ER to make it a describing, to make an adjective. And what this adjective is called? It is called comparative. It is called comparative. You are comparing two things, right? You are comparing two things. But when the adverbs describes and the difference between three or more things, then it becomes superlative. What it becomes? Superlative. When it describes and when it compares more than two things. Like suppose your sentence was, Posey worked harder, Poppy worked hardest. Posey worked hard, Poppy worked harder, Christopher worked hardest. Christopher worked the hardest, right? Christopher worked the hardest. Means Christopher worked the hardest means he worked harder than these two people. You understand? So what are these? This is called superlative. So today what we are going to learn, comparative and superlative adverbs. Comparative and superlative adverbs by adding ER and EST. You understand? Right? Now, in your book also, they have explained that adverbs can describe the difference between two actions. So these are called comparative adverbs. Now, adverbs can describe the difference between three or more actions. These are called superlative adverbs. You just need to remember this, that adverbs that describes the difference between two actions, they are called comparative adverbs, and the adverbs that describes the difference between three or more than three actions, so they are called superlative adverbs. Like hard is one adverb, harder, hardest, big, bigger, biggest, like that. So those are the comparative and superlative adverbs. You just need to add ER to comparative to make it comparative adverb and EST to make it superlative adverb. You got my point? Yes. Now I'm going to show you a picture of my penguin. Now on this penguin, I have written few adverbs, comparative adverbs and superlative adverbs. Now can you all read this with me, class? The first one is tall, taller, tallest. Tall, then taller, tallest, right? Then short, shorter, shortest. Short, shorter, shortest. You have written ER and EST. Then again, hot, hotter, hottest. Hot is one adjective. Something is very hot. You are feeling hot. Then comparative would be hotter. Superlative would be hottest. Then nice. Nice is one adjective. Nicer, what is it? Comparative. And nicest would be superlative. Correct. Then big is one adjective. Bigger, comparative. Biggest, superlative. In the same way, the last one is hard, then hardest, harder, the last one, hardest. So this is how you make the adjective, the adverbs comparative and superlative by just adding ER and EST. You got my point, class? This is how you are going to change the verbs into, change the adjectives into comparative and superlative, right? Now, how I am going to ask you few questions and then you are going to do the class task. Now, he pedaled fast. This is one sentence. He pedaled fast. So what is the adjective here? Fast. So how are you going to change into comparative? He pedaled faster, and superlative. He pedaled the fastest. Now remember one thing, whenever you are making a adjective or a verb into superlative, you have to add the before that word. Like he pedaled the hardest means that he pedaled the hardest means he pedaled hardest than the previous one. Do you understand? Okay. In the same way, she lived near. Now what is the adjective here? Near. So how you're going to change it into comparative? He lived nearer and he lived the nearest. Very good. He lived the nearest. Correct. Now, number 3, it was piled high. What is the adjective here? High. So how are you going to make it into comparative? It was piled higher. It was piled the highest. Correct. It was piled the highest. Okay. They arrived late. What is the adjective here? They arrived late. What is the adjective? Late is adjective. So how are you going to change this late into comparative? They arrived later, and in superlative, they arrived the latest. Means the latest, latest than the previous two ones. So if they are comparing more than two things, it would be superlative. If you are comparing two things, it would be comparative. Very easy. Got my point? Right? Okay. Now I want you all to finish this exercise, which is there on page 95, part A. Say the comparative and superlative adverbs and write them in the notebook. You have to do this part. You have to write these answers in your notebook. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this task and your time starts now. All right, time is up. Show me your work. You have done. Very good. Done. Good job. So that means I hope it is very clear that when do you add ER, what type of adverbs they will become? Comparative. And when you add EST, it will become superlative. And what you need to add before writing EST? The, right? The highest, the nicest, and the biggest, right? So, like over here, what we have done, taller, tallest, the tallest, right? Short, shorter, the shortest. Hot, hotter, the hottest. Nice, nicer, the nicest. Big, bigger, the biggest. Hard, harder, the hardest. Always remember that before superlative, you need to add the. So because you are adding the means that this is the highest, this is the nicest, means highest and nicest than the previous two ones, because they are comparing more than two things, right? So when you compare two, actions, it becomes comparative. When you compare more than two actions, more than three actions, it becomes superlative. You are comparing the actions. You understood? You understood? When you compare the difference between two actions, it will become comparative. And when you compare the difference between three or more actions, it becomes superlative. And before that action, you need to add the over there. Okay? So I hope it is clear to you all, and I hope you would be able to do your homework, which is going to be from your workbook. And don't forget to revise everything that we are doing throughout this week, because you know our final exams are very near, so you need to revise everything that we are doing. Okay, class? So see you in your science lesson. Bye-bye.